As a heated legal battle between Justin Baldoni, the Wayfarer parties, Blake Lively, and Ryan Reynolds is continuing, Blake Lively, her attorneys, and let's call them her lightly informed advocates in the press, are spinning a story that Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer parties are launching an attack on the rights of all victims of sexual harassment and assault. There's another side to this story that needs to be told, because as much as we don't want to believe that people would lie about abuse or harassment, it does happen, and ignoring it is only going to hurt actual victims of abuse, violence, harassment, and misconduct. What I'm about to show you is just a small part of a larger project I've been working on, because I believe there are a lot of voices on this issue that need to be heard. My name is Neidigh. I'm a survivor of sexual violence and abuse. I believe Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, and the Wayfarer parties. Blake Lively and Ezra Hudson do not speak for me, and apparently they don't speak for these guys either.
I support Justin Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios. I am a 60-year-old woman who has not only suffered the day-in, day-out sexism that all women experience, but who is also a survivor of a violent rape at gunpoint in a parking garage. I can still remember disassociating by watching the ants crawling by my face, feeling a calmness and being certain I would be left for dead. And that happened when I was 17. Before the Me Too movement, I had told fewer than 10 people about this experience. Not because I was ashamed, but because I was inadvertently participating in the culture of silence around SA, which served to normalize it for those of my generation. When Me Too happened, my high school students asked me if I could say Me Too, and I had to tell them, yes, sadly, many times over. I feel very strongly about supporting true victims of violence against women, just as I feel strongly about supporting all victims. I support Justin Baldoni, who is an ally for women and for marginalized groups, and who is the real victim here. I am vehemently against false accusations of SH and SA, which belittle the suffering of all victims of SH and SA, and only serve to weaken and destroy the Me Too movement. Thank you, Lauren, for all you are doing to support victims.
My name is Kelsey. I'm a skydiving instructor, and I have been the victim of multiple essays, and I fully believe Justin Baldoni. It is infuriating every time Blake Lively uses women and men like myself as a shield. She is not standing up for me. She is not speaking for me. She is standing up for her own self-serving interests. Justice for Justin.
I'm a survivor of IPV. I'm 37, the mother of 3, and married to a wonderful man. Whenever I see someone falsely accused of something, I look at my husband and my children and think, what if it was them? And I think we need to have the same passion for justice and the truth as if it was one of our own family members. False accusations can destroy careers, livelihoods, and relationships, while the person accusing them rarely face any real consequences. For these reasons and so many others, I stand with Justin Baldoni.
To Justin, Jamie, Steve, the Wayfarer parties, I just want you to know that you have my support. As someone who has been sexually harassed many times in my past, I believe you. I hope that you will be able to continue bringing your message, your movies, your light into the world when this is over, because it makes an impact. It's meaningful, it's heartfelt, and we all need that from you guys. Please be well.
I am a victim of domestic and SA. To Justin, to Heath, to Steve, to Nathan, to Abel, all of Wayfarer. Your courage to transform lives by empowering individuals to face their fears and stand up firm in their beliefs and truths. Your courage involves embracing vulnerability and the unknown. Your courage inspires me and others, creating a ripple effect of change. It leads to empowerment and resilience. One day you will rise in the morning without worry. You will sip your coffee knowing in your bones you did nothing wrong. You came forward and stood up for yourselves. One day you will find yourselves the prevailing party in this mess. We stand with you, Justin. We stand with you, Wayfarer.
I support Justin Baldoni because I was a victim of a sexual assault by a doctor I worked for. And years later, I had an incident with another doctor I worked for that I was being sexually harassed almost daily. And this is not something people are supposed to go through. And it has taken me years to get over these situations.
I am a survivor of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and narcissistic abuse. In addition, I've also been wrongfully terminated after a long career from a large corporation due to false allegations made about me by a female superior who abused her power. I will continue to use my voice to support Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, and all of the Wayfarer parties, including Jed Wallace. All of them deserve their day in court, and I wish them peace and healing throughout this legal process. Justice for Justin from Austin, Texas.
I had a police officer tell me once when I had a stalker that they usually only believe about 50% of what women say when they come in and report things because they said that most women exaggerate their stories. I wasn't exaggerating anything. That is why when people do fake claims and exaggerate, they make it harder for people that are going in with true stories and honest situations, because we're not only standing up for what we've been through and looking for help, we're now defending ourselves that we're not lying and we're not exaggerating. But so when people do that, it ruins it for everybody else.
I too am a survivor of abuse and bullying, and it's not relevant whether I am a man or woman in determining the credibility of what I say. Instead, the focus should always be on a thorough review of the facts, evidence, and pertinent documentation. Only after carefully considering these points should a determination be made regarding the truthfulness of claims. Justin, Jamie, and all related victims, we have reviewed so many of the facts and details, along with all of the receipts provided regarding your case, and we believe you and stand by you all, and hope and pray that justice is served soon, and that you all can heal, move forward, and find peace and tranquility in doing the work you love. Wishing yous and your families nothing but love and peace and prosperity ahead.
Right now, we don't have to sensationalize. This isn't one of my moments where I vent my frustrations with colorful language and say things that some people would find off-putting. This is just the truth of who many of us are, and we want you to know that many of us believe, based on evidence, that innocent men and women are being harmed here by false allegations that were designed to materially benefit one of Hollywood's elite. Blake Lively and Ezra Hudson, they don't speak for us.